Hey turtle nerds, welcome back to me slamming that door because I filmed this entire video and my microphone didn't work. Anyways, welcome back to getting some stuff done, moving a tub with Urkel and Pancake, my two terrapins who I don't want to put into brumation, into my greenhouse, and a little bit of a drama going on with the greenhouse because my neighbors suck and they're jealous of my cool greenhouse. I'm petty, I don't care, and I'm mad now that I messed up my filming. So I suppose I'll just narrate what the heck happened. Basically we have our 110-gallon stock tank that was right over here with Pancake. So Pancake drowned earlier in the year. He prolapsed, which means that his insides came out, and therefore he just prolapsed again, like not even, probably like a month and a half ago, because he ate a rock, so he can't be trusted in the pond anymore, which kind of sucks. So I didn't want to put him back in the pond, and I didn't want to fully brumate him and just leave him out like in shallow water. So instead I decided that he was going to go into the greenhouse, and so I'm gonna have to drain all the water, pick him up, and bring him into the greenhouse and set that all up. Also Urkel, my one of my terrapins, one of my male terrapins, who for the past 2 years has come out 1 year with a respiratory infection, and then this year he came out of brumation with an ear abscess. So clearly he's not doing well with the whole brumation thing. So those two I have in that tub. We're gonna go ahead and move it into there. The greenhouse now. As you can see, the sun is setting because it's the end of the day, because I already filmed all of this and I need to redo it right now before it gets dark. Zip up, lock me inside with all the heat. Here's Mr. Butternut, and actually at night I take Butternut and I put him in that little plastic thing. Miss Mabel, the cherry head redfoot tortoise, here she is all hunkered down right there, little beauty. Now as we round this corner, it's getting cool right now as the sun goes down. So there's Mr. Pancake. Mr. Urkel is probably also underneath this little thing. Until I can get them a larger basking platform, get the filter set up and whatnot, I'm just gonna leave them in this for now. Are you happy to not be chilly anymore? Hi, beautiful. Oh, I'm sorry. We also have Otis, the Chinese box turtle, right there. Just because I figure, why would he bury out there where it's like 40 degrees at night when he can bury in here where it's 40 degrees at night, but at least it's nice and warm during the day. All right, let's get this here. Okay, we're a little lopsided, but I don't care. Our production value is subpar at best. If you want to help contribute to that and you want to get information about, like, I talked about everything that I'm going to talk about right now on my Patreon a couple of days ago, and like as it was happening. So if you guys want that like behind the scenes stuff, hit the link right up over here and consider supporting me on Patreon so I can continue to fight back against the power. Get a damn lawyer if I need one. So like, what is it that I'm talking about that's going on? All right, let's chat about it. So first, as you guys know, I built this wooden frame, this box, this container, just, you know, to keep my plant right over here as an enclosure, perhaps for later in the year or whenever, if I happen to get some animals that could use it. That was number one. I built that. It took me about 3 or 4 days altogether from start to finish, and it was a pretty good time. Then about a week later, I constructed the frame, the aluminum frame for the greenhouse, and then the next day I was out here giddy because I was putting up the plastic. I was like cracking up because I was like, wow, I'm really doing this. And then a day later, my neighbors decided to snitch on me. And snitch is probably the wrong term, but I get an email that says this: "Dear my parents, it has been brought to my attention that you have built another turtle pond and installed a greenhouse or hothouse in your backyard. It's only a hothouse when I'm in it, baby. Please see our whatever restrictions for blah 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 under article who cares, under guidelines who really cares. Seriously, we're old and have nothing better to do. It states no exterior construction, addition, or alteration shall be made unless and until plans and specifications shall have been submitted in writing to and approved. And also under article 7. Who really gives a shit No structure of a temporary nature shall be erected or allowed to remain on any lot. No trailer, camper, shack, tent, garage, barn, or other structure may be used as a residence temporary or permanently without written approval. Please acknowledge receipt of this email and advise us accordingly to this edition. If you don't have any additional copies of our application for approval, please let me know and I will gladly shove it up your. So, and then she includes the picture that's very clearly taken by my neighbor, who I thought was cool up until this point. I have never done or said or been like rambunctious like any youth normally would be. I don't play music loud all the time on weekends. I don't go out. I don't party. I really have no friends. If you guys are around South Carolina, please, I need friends. I don't do much. I play in the backyard with my turtles, and like that's all I do. And so when I see that they reported me and my another neighbor tells me that they were on the phone directly with the head of the HOA, pissed off because I built a greenhouse, a tarp over my box. What? First off, let's go ahead and just get into this, because here's how I'm dealing with this. It's ridiculous. Come to me. Talk to me. You see me building it. You sit on your stupid porch watching me do everything. Come over and have a chat. When have I ever been unavailable? I'm right here. So that's point number one. Like, just come talk to me. No, instead, because the HOA sucks and neighbors suck, they ran to the HOA and they said, I don't like the way this looks, get him to take it down. So, because I'm a lawyer and I went to lawyer school for 2 months, I went ahead and did a little digging into these rules. States no exterior construction, addition, or alteration shall be made unless and until plans and specifications shall have been submitted in writing to and approved. Construction? Addition, alteration to the home? This is a separate entity, baby. This glorious tarp doesn't touch the house. It is its own separate being. So I wrote a really nice email that said, first off, there's no extra turtle pond. There is no extra turtle pond. There's this thing which is a raised garden bed. Literally, it is a raised garden bed. People build these all the time. They fill it with dirt and they plant plants. That's what it's for. It is for the plants, and then I'll just toss turtles in it if I happen to have some. It's actually gonna make a really nice little water garden and an aquatic section. Anyway, who cares? It's my backyard, you nuts! That's number one. I said it really nicely, because I'm not gonna be a jerk. Why would I stoop down to the levels of these people where they're being like this annoying, like rude? Then also, no structure of a temporary nature shall be erected or allowed to remain on any lot. No trailer, camper, shack, tent, garage, barn, or other structure may be used as a residence temporary or permanently without written approval. Did you read that? Did you read that word, folks? Whatever, camper, tent, shack, whatever, may be used as a residence. I don't see any bed out here. I don't see it. Am I sleeping out here? Do I live? Am I using this as a residence? No. So I emailed back, and in that I said, it's not an addition. It's not a whatchamacallit. This is literally a tarp over a raised garden bed. I don't understand the issue. I said, please send me back the thing so that way I can specify it out and get written approval. But I built the box according to their rules, where they say you have to have pressure treated, has to be this kind of wood. I did that, and like it's a tarp. It's literally a tarp. It's not a construction. It's not a building like they're saying. It's nothing crazy. And they said, like, make sure the email us back, let us know that like you got this email. So I did. But then when I email them back, I get nothing for 2 weeks. And so now it's been 2 weeks. And so now I'm just gonna keep the greenhouse up because they haven't said anything. Because their rules don't say that I can't. And when I disproved their rules, then they got all annoyed, and now apparently they're looking for a loophole to get me to take it down. I'm not going to, because there's no rule that says that I have to, and you guys are being annoying about it. And if I do have to take this down, then I'll just build a shed and I'll make it look great, and I'm gonna use it for the same purpose that I'm using this. Also, this thing's temporary, and they're doing all this because it's an eyesore? I think half your faces look ugly and shouldn't be allowed out in public, let alone my beautiful green shack of love. I don't do drugs. I don't really drink. I go in my backyard and I play with turtles. And still people find a way to rain on my damn parade. No, no, no. No longer. No more. The basic point is, HOAs suck. I'm glad that I found the rules around it. Not even around it. They don't have rules against it. They tried to use rules that were not applicable and use them on me. And I'm like, no. I swear, I was really, really nice in my email back. I've been nothing but nice to these people. I walk my dog, I wave, I say hi. I don't do anything. And like and they take a picture from across the freaking neighborhood. I could see who it is based off where you took the picture from, you dummy. Like, why do you guys care what I'm doing doing in my yard? I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not doing anything. You want me to take this down because I have a hobby that doesn't involve anything bad, that is just a wholesome, good outlet, and you don't like the way it looks? It's gonna be up for 4 months. Relax. So that's that. And if you guys want to help me stick it to the stupid HOA and tell them all to suck it and go eat a bunch of rotten eggs or something, consider heading over to the Patreon to support me so I can keep affording to do things like this and get this beautiful, infinite and ideological Teutonic powers forever and ever and expand to places above and beyond my greenhouse. Anyway, guys, that's everything that's going on. I have some really fun plans coming up here in the future. If you guys want to be updated on that, again, I post it all to my Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, greenhouse. No, not bye, greenhouse. Bye, you guys. Bye, but stay, greenhouse. I love you.